I jumped in the chair a little bit late, so I ain't got no time to say no smart things because this race is underway. And we're at the beloved Nurb 24-hour track as the race is underway. Nitro is in pole position, Mr. Boomtown in second. The Ferrari 1-2, we get up the line. In fact, Ferrari 1-2-3 because Nino Lucho is in on Ferrari Enzo. This is looking good for Ferrari right now. We tackle the first corner, we tackle the second corner. We look at BM's looking a bit leery, but he keeps it on the black stuff, and that's what we like to see as we're on board with James, who is driving the Zonda. So Nitro's out here looking lovely in first place, being followed by his teammate. Now say being followed, he's not being followed anymore because Nitro's got a bit of a gap because this Ferrari FX is trying to kill Mr. Boomtown, but it's okay. There's another Ferrari take your place in the form of Nino Lucho. So we've gone from a Ferrari 1-2-3 to a Ferrari 1-2-5. Things still looking good for Ferrari as we're still tackling the GP section of the Nürburgring 24-hour track. And once again, we're on board with Jim, just scoping out things. But at the front, it looks like Nitro is under control in his F430 Scuderia, or the Scud as people call it. I don't know about that name, man. But it's all good, man. But we're looking at the battle for third place. A bit of contact between BM and Drop. BM goes a bit wide. His Audi looks to be understeering, but that's not a surprise because it's Audi, and that's all Audis do. But it looks like BM's problems are about to be compounded because it looks like GT, who has a whole bunch of numbers after his first two letters, I ain't gonna say that he's trying to overtake him, but it looks like BM stays in 7th place as we're looking behind Drubber in the VW now, the W12, one of the best sounding cars in the world. I love this car. Looking back at James in a Zonda in another lovely sounding car. This is a trifecta of beautiful cars because where's Mr. Boomtown in the FXX? A whole bunch of 12-cylinder cars all fighting for the same piece of track. Mr. Boomtown trying to start a bit of recovery because he was in 2nd place just now. Gets back past James, but it's far from over. We got Mr. Cock in 6th place in the McLaren MP4 12C. BM on the recovery trip in 7th place. GT a whole bunch of random numbers after his name in 8th. But at the front, Nitro is in control. Ain't nobody touching this man. Ferrari must be happy with this performance. Got Nino Lucho, who looks to be himself making a mistake, but he survived. You see, when you're not overdriving, you can make a mistake and you survive. Unlike the guy who we're looking at, who was in the FXS, was in 2nd place, making unforced errors when there was no need to. You do your moves when we get to the Nordschleife. As we're about to approach Flugplatz, we're looking back from drop in this lovely sounding VW Nado. They take it 120 miles an hour. We're at 500 pp today. We have Mr. Boomtown catching up in the slipstream, but he's gonna struggle to keep James behind because that FXX is not the fastest thing in a straight line. That seems to be the tail of the tape. Each and every time we see Mr. Boomtown involved with either Drubber or James, with very few occasions does he have a car that's actually faster than them in a straight line. In the corners, he's right, but he's not hiding this corner. Makes a mistake, James is surely gonna get past him, but he's gonna have to put in a hard and firm move because I don't think Mr. Boomtown gonna take a line down. Look at James on the outside. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. Nice move from James. My overtake of the race so far. So far, this is good stuff, man. So, James up into fourth place, trying to chase Dropper. Now, Mr. Boomtown is trying to attack immediately because he knows the two cars in front of him just have too much pace and he won't be able to keep up with them if they get to scamper off. As you see, just look at this. Look at this. They're scampering away in this little short straight piece of track, and he catches up in the corners, but he needs to be in front of them in the corners or else all the strengths of his car are going to be negated. This is a very heated battle for 3rd place, but things are looking good for Ferrari because Nitro out here looking good enough for 430 Scuderia. Ferrari gonna be happy with this performance. Nino Lucho in the Enzo. Ferrari 1-2. I wonder if we can get a 1-2-3 again. That would be nice to see for Ferrari, man. Really, do you see Ferrari is dominating this match, especially on the Nordschleife? Looking back again from Drubber, still being chased by James versus the world. James is trying to put on a whole bunch of pressure because I think in a straight line, James's car is the fastest of all these cars, man. We've got 64 cylinders all battling on the same piece of track, man. It's gonna be a harmony to listen to as he listens to all 64 cylinders in unison. Looks like James is getting out the slipstream. He thinks he can get it, but it looks like Drub got a good run out the corner. James is gonna be slightly next to Drub. I hope this won't impede him on the next corner. And yes, it did on Mr. Boomtown. Whenever the opportunist gets past him, he's like, there you go, man. I gotta get mine back because that pass he got on me was way too much. I had to get some revenge, but he touches the outside grass. His momentum is gonna be ruined. That pass he did is gonna be all for nothing. But at the front, it looks like Nino's kind of caught up to his teammate Nitro in the other Ferrari. Who goes wide? What the heck is going on over here? This is some weird stuff happening. Nino now up into first, but he touches the grass. All three Ferraris have touched the grass in this section of track. What's going on? These are three different cars all experiencing the same problems. So now first and second, which looked to be a lockout for the Ferraris, is no longer. That's no longer the case because it looks like Nitro is struggling with grip. Mr. Boomtown's caught up to Nurb because Nurb caught up the other two because all the kerfuffle that happened. Nitro still struggling with grip. What is going on? Mr. Boomtown on the grass. What the heck is happening with these Ferraris? We're going to need to talk. This looks very ominous. This is very ominous, guys. Guys, I think the Magic Unicorn might be on the track, but this is unusual because it's in fact, it's not unusual. The Magic Unicorn usually targets cars from one mark, man. I've seen this many times before, but we shall continue this investigation after this race because this is weird. The Magic Oil Unicorn is just trying to cause havoc for Ferrari, man. What a sad occurrence of things, man. I'm not too happy about this. I don't see a fair battle, but the Magical All Unicorns out here doing all sorts of trash. James got a bit impeded by Mr. Boomtown when he made his mistake on that previous section, but he's caught back up due to the misfortunes of Nitro and the other Ferraris, which are struggling with the grip. You see the Ferrari twitching. The Scuderia is a very chilled out car. It shouldn't be looking this leery, man. But the Magical All Unicorn is spreading havoc. You see Nitro here keeping a slide. Can Nitro keep it on the track? Because usually when the Magical All Unicorn hits, there is nothing you can do except try to survive. As he's looking a bit wide on the grass. The Scuderia is a peaceful car. Nitro's out here. He's gonna lose it. Oh no. I wonder what happened to Nitro. I think he saved it, but he's in fifth place. So no, Nino was in first place. Now he made a mistake. Now he's down to third place. What the heck is going on here? Mr. Boomtown now makes a mistake and he's off on the grass. He's the encore. Guys, this race, the result of this race cannot be counted because the Magical All Unicorn has spoiled this race for us by targeting only Ferraris. What sort of BS is this? Kazunori. You know what? It's too late for this Kazunori that we're supporting Gran Turismo 6. He can't even swallow the bugs in Gran Turismo Sport. This is trash, man. But once again, the man at the top drama, he seems to have a knack for avoiding all the drama whilst being amongst it. It's a talent very few other people have got. But I've got no words as we approach the back straight. Nino's still struggling with the grip on the Ferrari. So something has to be done about the Magical All Unicorn. People don't believe it exists, but it 100% exists. It looks like Nurb has this win in the bag. He's on board Mr. Boomtown, who was up into second at one point in time, but he lost all the... I feel so sad for the Ferraris, but we're about to go under the gantry. Nurb has had everything under because he came out the best. The cream rose to the top. You know what? The cream rose to the top on top of some of the oil put by the Magical All Unicorn, but irregardless, the cream rose to the top as we're on board with James taking the last corner. He gets a bit wide. Nino looks to have caught up to Nurb in the last corner, but Nurb probably taking it easy because he knows he doesn't have to go balls to the wall as he takes the W. Another great win by Nurb. Nino in second, the only Ferrari in the top. You have to wait Ferrari locker at the beginning of this race. It was a good race till the Magical All Unicorn decided to kind of ruin it for us, man. God damn it! The Magical All Unicorn came here and ruined everything, man. Nitro had everything under control. He lost grip in a place you're not supposed to lose it. Then Nino Lucio took the lead, and he himself had no grip, and he went wide, and then he lost it. Everybody caught up. A whole bunch of BS happened. Nitro tries to save his car many times. Both Ferraris went off wide. Him and Mr. Boomtown struggling for grip, and it only seemed to affect the Ferraris. If it was one model Ferrari, I could understand it, but I cannot understand how it just said, oh, you know what? I don't like Ferraris today. The Magical All Unicorn, man. Curse you, man. Out here ruining races on the regular, man. It needs to be fixed.